What's up, y'all? It's your boy Michael Thompson. Throat kind of scratchy. I'll be alright though. Incarceration of freedom. Whew. Hell of a title there I picked, because golly, you know, since the last video posted, it's been a lot going on, a lot has happened, you know. I've gotten a lot bigger. I work out, but I eat everything. Last time I posted, I was with Streets of Joy, I believe, still, and that went horribly bad, you know, and I don't know, man, you know, I ended up leaving my job at PCS, a call center, and I ended up attempting to get hired with Community Bridges. Thought the interview went great. That didn't pan out, so that threw a bit of a monkey wrench, a big ass monkey wrench in the things that I wanted to do and how I was progressing, and so that put me a step back, but just a half a step or so, you know. It wasn't bad. I started driving for Streets of Joy, you know, and I don't know what it is with these halfway houses, man. TLC, Streets of Joy, boy, they get a driver, man. Golly, boy, they will take you all the way down through there like you just ain't got nothing better to do but just wear yourself out on the road. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of stuff that needs to get done, and hey, you know, I got it. I understand it. Now, things that happened there, a lot of things happened at Streets of Joy I didn't agree with, I wasn't happy with, but, you know, I didn't dog them, I didn't shit on them, you know, excuse me, sorry. I wasn't like, oh, Streets of Joy is something. I don't care. Everybody has their place, they have their niche, you know, they do what they do. For me, it just wasn't conducive to what I believe progress is and how I wanted to progress with my life, you know. And golly, shadow is horrible right here. And so, you know, a lot of different things happen, you know what I mean? I mean, for those of y'all that are believers in God and Jesus Christ, riddle me this. If now, in Streets of Joy, the rule is if you're a driver, you drive the vehicles alone, nobody else. And one night there was a young woman, you know, who I ended up seeing at Banner Desert Medical, I think it's called, up on Dobson and Mesa, and her mom was part of the Streets of Joy program. She was in there, Streets of Joy. She was in there with her. She ended up leaving, the daughter. She ended up leaving, getting back on heroin again, and just was having a rough time of it. I went there to pick a guy up. He wasn't ready. Called us actually before he was actually discharged. And yet when I pulled up to the emergency area to get him, the first person I see is this young lady. You know, and she looks at me, she's all, oh, like, what? And it was crazy. And so while I'm there, while I'm waiting for the guy to come out and get done, I'm witness to her. I try to speak encouragement into her life and get her to go to CBI so she can detox for a night or two and come back to Streets of Joy and get back on track. Well, I get her to get in the van. She comes with us. I take her to CBI. Now, when I get to CBI, she doesn't want to be alone there. You know what I mean? I don't want her to be alone there. I love her mother. I had just prayed for 2 days over this young woman with her mother. And right across from the CVI is a freaking crack house. And wherever else they might sell there. And there's dudes out there shouting their wares, you know. So I stayed with her. I sent the van back to the house with one of the guys. He had a license, but he's not a driver. He's not under their insurance, I guess, or whatever. But it's literally a 2-minute drive. So I got in trouble for that. They had a fit about me letting someone who's not actually a driver drive the van home. My defense was this. One, I felt the Lord called me to do that, to be with that young lady, man, and make sure she was okay. We prayed over 2 days, and then 11 o'clock at night, I'm pulling up to get a guy from the hospital, and she's right there, sick as a dog. You know what I mean? Second, the guy I let drive home with the van, me and him get along wonderfully. He got the van home, safe and sound, turned in the keys, and that was it. And so what they were basing on was really, well, that's not the rule. Okay, I get it. And, well, this could have happened. Well, it didn't. If God sends you to do something, it's going to turn out exactly how God wanted it to. There's no deviations. And so, that was one. And what was really offensive was even the people that were supposed to be devout followers of the Lord, the only thing they could see was that I did that because she was a girl, and everybody thought she was pretty. She's a cute girl, and they figured it was some physical thing that moved me to want to help this woman. So then a second time, I ended up opening another house, a 3/4 house, and I liked it there. It was really nice. You know, it's cool to open that place up, you know, and be new, you know, and clean it up and open it up and everything. It was nice. But they have a rule, no women allowed in the houses. I get it. But this same woman I let into the 3/4 house to pray over the house. All she did was pray over the house. Prayed with us, and then she left. But she had been allowed into the other house right across the street, the beginner house that I started from, the beginner house. She was allowed in there. But then somebody from that same house made a complaint that there was women in the house, and when it was reported, it was as if there was debauchery going on, you know what I mean? And anybody who know me know that's not how I get down. I wouldn't allow that. That's crazy. And so they're mad about that. No women in the house. I said, well, she proclaims the name of my father, the name of your father, and I should deny her? Do you not trust my judgment? Because I do. I trust my judgment completely. and not that just that, but I know God has given me discernment. And so I understand the rule, but now you're telling me you wanted me to look over this spot, but you don't trust me to do it. You know? And then thirdly, I ended up getting into it with the manager that was at the regular house. You know, he's an ass. He's a serial halfway house manager, place to place, you know, and dude came at me sideways. I wasn't prepared to deal with it, so I didn't deal with it. And you know, he started just making crazy little comments and, you know, punk, bitch, you're a bitch, and all this stuff. You know, when men know you come out of prison, they use that because they know in there you got to get right on the fat part of somebody's ass. They come at you like that. Excuse my language, but that's the truth. And so I'm free. I don't care about none of that. You can call me what you want to. I know who I am. People who know me know who I am. I ain't worried about none of that. And not the fact that I even changed my life, man. I'm not concerned with that. So I took the high road and tried to fix it. Like, hold on, man. I'm tripping. Let me explain to you, man, what you asked me. And why I gave you the answer I gave you. Why I did what I did, man. Just let me explain. Hold on. I'm trying to fix it. You know, he proclaims to be a man of God, which he's not. And he just keeps going. So now I feel like I have no recourse but let him know exactly how I'm going to proceed now. And all of that punk bitch stuff, all that stuff he was talking, all went out the window. He got on the phone, called the pastors of the place, I guess they're pastors, and got the singing and telling about everything, which is fine. He's a civilian. That's what civilians do. But if you're gonna talk like you about that, don't go run to your daddy, man, and start acting like something bad happened to you. And so with that, I was removed from that program. And it was fine. It was holding me back. You know, I pray for him. I wish him the best. But it's not a place I'll ever be again, nor shall I recommend. But again, I wish him the best, man. You know, and it got rough after that. You know, I ended up having to stay with my boy Jacob. It's my brother right there, man. He didn't even hesitate to let me get into his house. And and what's crazy about that is just a couple weeks before he was mad at me. You know, something I had said on something I had said, you know, was taken totally wrong. And I love my brother, man. I love that dude, and I would never hurt him. I would never offend him in any way. But I had hurt him, you know, and this dude took me in, man. That's my brother. That's a brother. He took me in. And we pushed forward like nothing ever happened. Because it didn't. Then shit happened. That's my brother. It's gonna happen. You know, and it was really cool, man. He saved me. I would have been on the streets. I'm staying now at this shelter. It's a homeless shelter. But it's not like anything I've seen on TV. It's actually really nice. They're really nice here. They're really kind. You know, and I'm thankful for that, you know. I'm thankful for that. It's out of the way. Not really any distractions. Their rules are pretty strict, and I like that. You know, so that's one part of that's like a little nutshell of what's happened recently. And it's just shy of 15 minutes. I don't like making these too long, but that's what's been going on here recently as far as my living situation, a couple incidences that happened. And, you know, when you watch this, by all means, tell me what you think. If someone told you they didn't want to be alone and you felt like God had sent you, would you send the van off? Or would you be like, look, I'll try to walk back or whatever? I don't know. Was there another way? You know, I'm always looking for knowledge and understand. I'm always looking to be better, to improve. But I think I did exactly what I was supposed to do. And when by the way, the young lady, she detoxed. Because I ended up having to leave anyways. She stayed there. Came the next morning. They refused her entrance back into the program. For their own reasons. Their own beliefs. Oh, they judged her and the relationship she had with her mother. It's nobody's business but theirs. And They refused her for that. Sent her back to the street. And I seen her again on Friday. I was coming back from work, and I was walking to the bus stop, Country Club in Southern, seen her on a bike. And she was at the time saying she was looking for her mom. And, I gave her a big hug and just told her, hey, you know how to contact me. Your mom knows how to contact me. Please, just, if there's something you need, if you need help, you need to pray, you need just talk, or just have somebody sit down with you so you're not alone, and be quiet. Please don't hesitate to call, and she went on her way. So, the Lord shall not allow me to forget about her. I think she's going to need help again in the future. And I might be that one that he brings there, or might know something about somebody that's supposed to help her or something. But I don't think that's done. So, I'm going to go in, relax, get some rest, hang out, just take it easy. I got to work tomorrow. And within the next day or two, I'll put up another video and continue to let you know what's been going on and how I'm moving forward with it. Again, I'm Michael Thompson. This is Incarceration of Freedom. I'm still free. I'm still on parole, and I'm still doing it. I'm still moving forward. I'm still serving my God. I don't push that on nobody, but I do believe He is the God. And yeah, man. And for any that see these, you can contact me through my Facebook or Messenger. It's just Michael Thompson. Or say mention about the video, whatever it is, man. I don't do this to be famous or to try to, get popular or nothing. I do this because I'm hoping a million people who are struggling, who are thinking that because they're felons or because they're addicts, they can't make it. I want them to see this and know that I'm both of those, and I made it. 20 years clean, 20 years in the joint. Incarceration of freedom. There's hope. There's life. Let's get it.